And then on our side of the court, the one, the only, the amazing, the Prolink. We're expecting the girls to come out strong in this one. Not only are they back to smiling and feeling a little more relaxed, but also just in general, the team does. Because we are good at sorting by colors. All right, folks, I've moved my camera a little bit to the side here, trying to see if I get a little better stability on the connectivity. It seems to be working. Gonna keep an eye on it for sure, though. Sorry, folks, I'm gonna try a different corner while we got time to see if I can get a little bit better connection. I do see how blurry it is. I'm watching it on my camera as well. So trying to see if I can get you a little bit better of a connection or a little bit, better quality view of the game today. The challenge, of course, is I move it and I have to wait for the stream to catch up to see if it actually worked or not. All right, we're gonna try moving it one more time. And if I can't get any better, I'm just gonna put it back where it was. All right, it's not really any better, so we're gonna go back over. Can you hold that for a second? Can I sneak in front of you real quick?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Sure?
Yeah,
You can move your bags, right?
you're good. All right, we are as lined up as we're gonna get on that camera. Best reception that we're gonna get in this building right now. And we are preparing to go live here at the Orange County Convention Center again. Excited to be here today. Excited to enjoy another game. Caleb, come on.
Run!
Hurry. Let's do this. Woo! Woo! All right, folks, we are ready for the next game. We are all set today against Adidas, MSVC, Adidas. Now, I will say, the girls were definitely much more serious than they have been. So it'll be really interesting to see, does that make a difference? There was not as much laughter and joking, I have to admit. When they came by to give those high fives, it was all seriousness on every one of their faces. All right. High fives to the coaches. Some of them jumping, some of them not. All right. Your starting lineup in the front. Ooh, a different lineup than normal. Oh, wait, no, we're getting in the right order now, I think. All right, in the front, Lexi, Maya, Alara. In the back, we have Piper, then Carly, and Olivia. All right, we now have the correct number of players on the court. All right, folks, we are ready to start here. Welcome back to Orange County Convention Center here in Orlando, Florida. Here in Orlando right now, the weather conditions are 91 degrees outside, AKA hot. It's 5:02 p.m. is the start time. 2 official judges as we've been playing here at AAU Nationals. Right now on the court, in the far right-hand side, you have Alara. In the back right-hand side, you have Sai. Then Carly there, 32, almost smack in the middle of the camera. Maya, 22 to her left. Barely on camera, you just see her foot, I think, is Olivia. And then in the front row, at number 26, is Lexi Ware. This is a pink on pink matchup. MSVC Adidas versus Prolink. We are underway. Carly pops it to Alara. Alara back to Carly. Carly with a hard spike. They handle it though. They're going to their outside hitter to start. It gets blocked off Lexi's hands. Maya tries to handle it, but that's a hard one to play. First point goes to Adidas. Looks like it's Miami Select Volleyball Club, MSVC. Sai dives, hits it over. They one-hand it back over. Alara's there to Sai. Sai over to Maya. Maya cross court spike. They get a hand on it. They block it, which means that's a point as it falls in. 1-1. Alara will be your first serve on the right-hand side of your screen. Sparkling away. There we go. Hard court falls in. Diving attempts to save it, and they do. Olivia to Alara, who sends it over to Maya. Maya cross court spike. Another fist on it, which means another Prolink point. Their coach telling him, hey, if it's to your side like that, you got to let it go. Get those hands down. He's wearing the pink cowboy hat there. It is loud here in Orange County. Alara again, barely clears the net. Lexi goes up for the block and they cannot handle it. Another Prolink point for our first solid actual lead of the day. Meanwhile, coach on the right-hand side, they're calling the slot number. Don't know if you can see that on camera, but he's right there. There's the hit. Barely handles it. Sai, Alara to Lexi. Lexi hard hit, back corner. Did it drop in? No, a little bit out. That one probably only needed a few inches. There's your serve. Carly. Alara plays it off the net. Lexi one-hands it across the net. Great job there. Hard hit, Alara. Carly. Maya sends it over. They're going to go to their center hitter, who barely taps it. Maya goes for the punch. Alara goes for the dive. Carly goes for the dive, and nobody gets it. All right, that's Sai. Alara sends it over to Olivia, who has to pump it, but does. She clotheslines that ball and gets the kill. All right, coach calls the slot after the substitution. Maya lining up on the far left-hand side of your screen. Front row, Carly, Olivia, Lexi. Sai and Alara in the middle. There's your hit, goes cross court. They can't handle it, that's an ace. A-C-E, ace. Maya again, same spot. This time they're able to handle. Lexi's up there, hits it. There's a lot of hitting going on right at the net. Sai gets the, all right, we're back to clear. Alara over to Carly. Carly sends it over and finds the hole for the kill. No, they're calling two hits on Lexi. One on the block, one on as it came over, which gives that over to Adidas. Long serve and out. 4-6. Lexi gets to serve now. Piper in the front row as Sai is subbed out. Lexi from the right-hand side of your screen. Nice jump serve, drops it in. They dive and get the dig, push it over, but Alara's there for it. Maya bumps it. Carly over the head, sends it over. Their center. Lexi down to a knee. Alara pushes it over with a great quick think. Carly and Piper go for the block. Alara gets there in time. Maya sets it to Olivia. Olivia comes with a right hand and hits it over. Their outside hitter. Piper goes up for the block. That ball doesn't clear the net. Prolink point. Lexi to serve again. 4-7. Lexi, no, oh. That would have been a really good serve. Just barely caught the top of the net and fell back onto our side. Lexi subs out, Sai subs in. Serving from the far left-hand side. Piper, Curly. That ball barely cleared the net and just like basically fell over. Six to 7. Coach Cajun getting angry. Starting to get a little frustrated over there with some of the mistakes the team's making. Another serve, this time Maya. Can't quite get on it. It is a tip and out. Without the tip, I think it would have caught the back corner, so it wouldn't have mattered. 7-7. Serve, Sai dives. Hits it over. They push it back over, but Alara's there. Sai again. This time Olivia. Olivia has to bump it over. Does a good job. They're going to their outside hitter. Piper and Carly go for the block. It's over them. Alara gives it to Olivia behind her. Olivia tried to hit it off of her back heel. Had a little bit of trouble with that one, and it did not make it over. Giving Adidas the lead again. 8-7. There's the serve, hard hit it right at Maya. Sai calls for it. Carly's gonna send it over, which she does. It's handled, they're going to their inside hitter. Inside hitter gives it right back to Maya. Maya to Alara. Alara sends it over to Carly, who pushes it, unfortunately, right into the net. That's a rough one. We need to get this ball back right here. Do not let the momentum continue to go. Here we go. First shot. Carly makes a choice to let it pass. Unfortunately, it catches the back and is in. Timeout, Coach Cajun. Prolink going for the timeout. This one is very obviously about changing up the momentum of the game, getting the girls' heads back in it before they start to lose it. This game is, like all games, a mental one. And if they don't stay engaged and they don't stay like they have it, this is going to cause some pretty significant problems. And that's what's happening in that conversation right there. I think that's Coach Melissa, I think that's her name, also giving coaching, telling them what they are capable of. Yeah, that you got this. That was kind of the attitude there coming off of her. So we'll see what happens. A reminder who's on the court. Far left-hand side, Piper and Alara, and then Olivia in the front. Carly, Maya, Sai in the back. Right to Maya. Maya was ready for that. Alara runs. Her and Olivia not quite lined up on who was going to get that. Unfortunately, the timeout did not change the momentum. Maya handles it perfectly. Alara sets it over to Carly, who's there. Carly hits it right into the top of the net. Coach Cajun saying, don't set it quite as high. Looks like that might have been the reason it threw off Carly's timing. Maya hits it. Sai moves it forward with a great job. Carly sends it over. They're going to their far inside hitter, who hits it straight into the net because that net is too high. All right, we have a double substitution. Olivia for Hope and Alara for Reagan. All right, they've covered the other side's substitutions. Now they're looking at ours. Hope will be serving here. Hope was on fire for a little bit yesterday. We'll be looking for some of that here now. Shoeless Joe Jackson calls for the slot. Unfortunately, the top of the net jumps up and pulls down that ball, preventing Hope from getting the slot he called for. Back row, left to right, Maya, Cy, Carly, Hope. Front row, Reagan and Piper, left to right. There's your serve. Cy handles it. Hope's there, realizing the ball could go right over, and does. Maya pops it up to Hope. Hope goes behind her to Carly. Carly spikes cross court. They're going to their outside hitter. Outside hitter hits it hard. Hope cannot get there, and that ball is out. Woo! Thankfully, she could not get there. All right, this will give Carly a chance to serve now with the score 9 Prolink, 13 Adidas. Carly, top of the net again. We are really having some trouble with our serves today, giving away a lot of points. Hopefully we can shake it off, like Taylor Swift says to do. Shake it off. 9-14, there's the serve. Nice floater to Maya. Maya gives it to Hope. Hope gives it to Piper, who gets from behind, almost gets the kill. She was on her heel for that one. Hope gives it over to Maya. Maya, hard spike. Double hit, number 7, gets the kill. She put that basically right down number 7's throat. That was a beautiful serve. Side to serve from the back left-hand corner as Lexi and Piper substitute. Side, beautiful jump serve, hits it right at number 10. Number 10 handles it, outside hitter, sends it over, finds the hole in front of Carly and behind Reagan. Coach Cajun looks like letting Cy know that she's got to get into that slot, that's her slot after the service. Substitution on MSVC. Adidas serves. Maya dives for it, gets there. Cy calls for it beautifully. Reagan sends it over the net. They block it with one hand. Gets sent over to Hope, Maya, and now Lexi's going to send it over. Here comes the middle set. Cy dives and saves it. It's a block fight at the net. Oh, a great fight by Lexi. Great try on that one. Unfortunately, we didn't win the battle, but lots of good effort put into that one. 10-16. Number 8 serves. Carly handles it beautifully. Cy calls for it. Great communication. Maya spikes serve, back corner. It's in. Oh, ho, ho. They called it out. I do not know if I agree with that one, but angles are angles, but I got to tell you, that looked like it caught the white. Next serve right into the net. Thank you very much. We'll take that ball back. Got to tell you, folks, the intensity in this room can be felt. Double substitution. Alara for Reagan. Alara to serve. Hope and Olivia. Olivia to move up front. Alara, beautiful serve. Puts it right where Coach asked for it to be. Oh, Lexi jumped. I mean, Lexi got some good height on that, and that ball still went over her and found the hole directly behind her.
Yes.
All right, Alara pops it up. Maya's going to spike flat-footed. Does a great job and gets the kill. Outstanding job. Got a little bit of arguing going on here. Substitutions going. Maya to serve. Your front row, Lexi, Olivia, Carly, middle, Alara and Cy. Maya with a great serve, puts it right where Coach wanted. Their outside hitters got to come all the way across. Olivia went for the clothesline. Alara was right behind her, ready for the bump set. Coach Cajun letting her know that she's got the front, basically if she can't bump it, to let it go past her. Cy's there, does get there. Maya sends it over to Carly. Carly with a good corner spike. They're able to handle it. Outside hitter sends it strong at Maya. Maya. Lexi does a great job bumping it. Can somebody send it over? Maya and Olivia both do. They're going to return it from the back row, but Sai's like, no, you don't. Alara is right there. Olivia from behind her. Hard spike and gets the kill. Pushes it through 2 blockers to get the kill, folks. That's a Prolink point. Whoa, Sai and Piper substitute. Lexi to serve. Coaching. Shoeless Joe giving the targeted number. Lexi to serve into the net. Lexi disappointed in herself as she comes off the field and court and Sai comes in. This is the first time I've seen us calling positions on where to hit the ball. Maya handles it perfectly. Alara over to Carly. Carly tips it. They're ready for the hole. From the back, hard-handed spike, but Alara down to a knee, gets it. Piper bumps it behind her. Carly calls it. Almost takes out a couple parents on the Adidas side. This is the first time I've seen us calling targets while serving. I'm wondering if that's getting in their head. Maybe they've done it, I just haven't seen it. Here's the serve right at Carly. Carly bumps it. Piper saves it. 2 diving from Alara and Maya coming in. Timeout, Cajun. This is a battle, folks. The score may not show it at being 13 for Prolink, 22 for Adidas, but this has not been a giveaway battle. Every point, if not lost on serve, has been hard fought. This has been a battle the entire time. Coach Cajun still flustered, telling them to get their head back in the game, I think, getting some basics out to them. We'll see what happens. See if we can shift some momentum now that they're waking up a little bit. So we'll see how this plays out. As a reminder, your front row, left to right, Piper, Alara, Olivia. Back row, Carly, Maya, Sai. There's the serve right at Carly. Carly gives it to Alara, who goes up to Maya from the back row. She spikes it really hard. They're able to handle it. Inside hitter gives it right back to Maya. Alara sets it this time to Carly. Carly gets up and gets a kill. Puts it right in between 2 diving Adidas members. Outstanding serve, or outstanding kill right there. All right, Olivia to serve. Shoeless Joe calling the number. Olivia, really good serve. They're always struggling. They did it from the outside. Then that is out as it went too far. O-U-T, out. Olivia ready again. Shoeless Joe calling the slot, but there is a double substitution on the part of Miami Adidas. Cajun talking to Maya and Sai, giving them some directions on what to do. Olivia serves. Another hard hit serve. Inside hitter going to take this one and hit it way wide, taking out almost 1 Prolink parent. But he was quick on his feet, recovered, saved the ball. Olivia again in quick succession. Unfortunately, the net was a little high that time. Double substitution, it'll be the same. Alara and Reagan, Olivia and Hope, as the score is 16-23. As my kids would say, it's time to lock in. Hold the line. They don't say that last one, but they do say lock in. Here we go. Carly easily handles that. Hope misses the set, but Carly recovers. Is able to at least send it over. Diving save by Maya. Piper pops it to Sai, who sends it over towards the back. Now they're struggling to handle it, and that's a Prolink point. We'll take that one. Carly's going to serve now. That was a bit of a mess, but we'll take a messy point all day long and twice on Saturday. Carly, good serve. Hits her target and gets the ace. Shoeless Joe calling the slot again. Really should find out his name, but I kind of like my nickname. Carly again, hard hit. Maya gets up. Oh, Piper tried to get the block and they put it between her hands, but she was there. Coach letting her know you got to keep your hands a little closer together so they can't put it through. And that way, if it comes down, you can basically make a ball shape and get your bump under it. Maya, diving save. Sai sends it all the way over to Reagan, who's going to have to try hard to get it over. The ref says it went outside the line. That ends this first set, 25-18. Prolink's closest score yet. We'll be back in a few minutes, folks. They said it was on that side of the stick, and you can't do that. Maybe later.
Pepper and Davis have very similar birthmark. Davis is right here on his knee, and Piper's is up on her upper leg.
You scared Caleb so much on Mario Kart, he's been over there watching Mario Kart videos to try to figure out how to do better.
Sports announcer?
I do not, only this. Thank you. He's not right now. He was. I was telling him how he scared you. You're starting to watch Mario Kart movies. Trying to learn how to beat him.
I do that with every new game.
Huh?
I do that with every new game.
I know.
What did he say?
He said he does that with every new game. All right, folks. It's loud. It's in charge. It's Orange County Convention Center. AAU Nationals. Up front, Olivia, Lexi, Maya. Back row, Carly, Piper, and Alara. Sorry. Piper will likely be substituted out as normal. Meanwhile, Adidas on the other side wearing the lighter shade of pink. Cajun talking to the girls on the sideline. I think that's Coach Melissa talking to Sai. Let's see if I can get those names. I'll be right back. All right, is that Coach Melissa?
Coach Rachel.
Coach Rachel. And who's Shoeless Joe?
Coach Dave from 14-2, and she's Coach Rachel from 14-1.
All right, so I got some names. It's Coach Dave, who I've been referring to as Shoeless Joe Jackson, and Coach Rachel, who I've been referring to as Coach Melissa. It's actually Coach Rachel. They're from the teens up, 14-1, 14-2 coaches. Coach Rachel does 14-1. Shoeless Joe, Shoeless Dave does 14-2.
The 14s are here next week. 14s start the day after we leave.
The 14s will start after our weekend is over, and so they're down here supporting, and then they'll be playing again starting, I think it's Tuesday. So they come down, yeah, Tuesday 17th is when they come down. All right, Piper and Sai substitute. Alara now to serve. She'll be on the right-hand side of your screen as we get started here. There's your serve, cross court. Gets the ace! Bounces it right off the foot of number 7. Maybe the shin. Either way, good placement. Shoeless Dave calling for the same slot. Alara sends it back. They're going to set it to their inside hitter who barely gets there. Carly not able to quite get her feet down. That ties the game up at 1. There's the serve from Adidas. Nice floater to Sai. Sai gives it to Alara, who gives it quickly to Lexi. Lexi hits it down, but they handle it. Outside hitter returns it right to Alara. Carly now sets it to Maya, who sends it over with a bump. Inside hitter takes it, gives it to Carly, who saves it. Lexi, quick thinking, sends it over her back. Outside hitter returns it long, almost taking out 2 parents and 2 cameras. Good Prolink point. Maya to serve. Up front, Lexi, Olivia, Carly. Midfield, Alara, and Thai. Right-hand side serve. Maya, nice hit serve. They bump it over, but Alara's right there. Maya pops it for Olivia. Olivia, nice spike back to the left corner. They're struggling to handle this one. They cannot. Prolink point. Well earned by Prolink. Another great set. All right, this time Maya, far left-hand side of your screen. Nice serve cross court. Is handled. Inside hitter's going to take it and bump it over. Alara gives it to Maya. Maya pops it over to Carly. Carly spikes it to the back corner. Their middle hitter's going to take it this time and pushes it right to Lexi. Lexi sends it over, or tried to send it over. It hit the net. Alara dives in, not quite able to get there. Good quick exchange there. Unfortunately, an Adidas point. 3-2, Prolink ahead. There's the serve, way long. O-U-T, out. Coach Cajun laughing for the first time today. Lexi to serve, Piper in for Sai, Piper up front. Lexi, great serve. They had to dig it, dive. Maya pops it to Alara. Alara pops it to Piper. Piper gives it to the back row. They handle it. Outside hitter, returns exchange. Maya dives and saves it. Lexi pops it for Carly. Carly doesn't quite get her full hand on it and puts it into the net. Lexi and Sai substituting. All right, the serve is coming from far left-hand side of your screen. I mean, she's got to walk 6 feet. Piper calls for it. Carly sends it over. She's moving like 6 feet from left to right before she serves. Sai. Carly was moving backwards to get ready for the spike and then tried to rush forward to still get her hand on that for a save and wasn't quite able to get there. Yeah, if you watch her, she starts on the line and she's ending almost a third of the way across the court. Hard hit. Maya pops it straight up. Alara gives it to Carly. Carly's there, pushes it over. They're going to return it from their inside hitter. Inside hitter goes right to Maya. Maya to Alara. Alara to Maya in the back. Maya goes for the corner. And, woo, good save by them. Maya and Sai not talking. Alara pops it to Carly. Carly sends it over. All right, we're going to do this again. Back row hit right at Maya. Maya to Alara. Alara this time to Carly. Carly hits it along the line. They're able to get there just barely. Maya to Piper, who pops it to Carly, who calls for it. Sends it over. Center hitter. Piper goes up for the block. Oh, she got her hand on it. It was a good block. Unfortunately, as it came off the right side of her hand, it fell down and in and hit the ground. That was a good volley between the two teams, though. Hard-earned point for Adidas. Return. Maya's right there. Sai calls for it. Pops it high. Olivia, flat-footed. Almost got it. Caught the top third of that net, though, and fell back on our side. Time to get that ball back. It's 4-6. Barely. I mean, that hit top of the net and rolled over. Very difficult for anybody to get there. All right, here we go again. Maya. Sai calls for it, pops it well. Carly sends it over. Number 6 was waiting for it. Center. Piper goes up for the block. Another one off the right hand of Piper falls in. That's an Adidas point. Piper doing a good job getting up there, getting her hands on the ball. They're just able to push it through her. There's your serve, Maya again. Alara pops it to Piper. Piper back foot. Piper with the save when it was pushed back. Size there. Maya calls for it and sends it over the net. Good teamwork by Prolink. Hard hit. Maya dives. Gets the dig. Carly back foot is able to get it over the net. They're going to send it to their inside hitter who hits it hard. Side dives and saves it. Alara sets it behind her to Olivia. Olivia sends it cross court. Almost takes out two parents with a hard hit ball. Another intense volley, even if it was a loss by us. Carly this time. Alara pops it to Piper. Piper spikes it. Almost found the hole. They're barely able to recover, but they do. All right, Alara this time is giving it to Maya in the back row. Maya hits it right at 8-3, whatever her number was, who sends it back over eventually. Carly gets in there just to get it over the net. Good thinking by Carly. Out! That ball was long. The whole team calling for it, that they made the right call to let that go. Another intense volley. Double substitution, though. Alara, Reagan, Olivia, Hope. Another intense volley there. Your front row now is Reagan, Piper, Carly. Midfield, Maya, Sai. And here on the left-hand side of your screen is Hope. Hope, nice, good serve. Finds the hole and gets the ace. A-C-E, ace. That ball looked like it was remote controlled. It fell perfectly into that spot. They've moved up. They're cheating a little bit, looking for that same hit again. Goes a little deeper. Barely able to handle. No, they're not able to handle it. It finds another hole. Hope with two in a row. Hope again down the line. It's in! A-C-E, ace! That one went right down the line. With Adidas expecting it to go out, it fell solidly in the red. Again, left-hand side of the screen. Adidas cheating left, moving before the ball's even set. She almost found that hole again. They push it right into the net. Ooh, a little bit of angry on number 9. We're getting into their heads. This is what I like to see. Getting into their heads as we enter a brand new ball game. 9-9. Sai fills in the hole as they tried to get it there. Maya from the back pops it over, and they can't handle it. She was on her way down as number 10 tried to hit it, but she was already coming down from her block jump. Not able to get there. 10-9, Prolink. Another great serve from Hope. Other side of the court this time. Outside hitter pushes it over. Sai dives. Piper sets it back to Maya, who sends it over. Good recovery from everybody involved. Their backside hitter this time. Out again on the far side. O-U-T, out! Hope starting to load up the team on her back, gonna carry them herself. I hope it doesn't hurt her back. Another great serve from Hope. Inside hitter for Adidas, hits it into the net. Adidas starting to struggle as they get in their heads a little bit about Hope just owning them. 12-9. Hope's jump serve again. They send it right back over. Sai calls for it cleanly. Hope dives, barely makes it there, but Carly sends it over. They send it over early. Sai with the dive. Hope pops it to Carly. Carly from her back foot gets the kill. Carly with a fantastic kill on her back foot. Sends it flying as they try to clothesline it with no luck. Meanwhile, another point while Hope serves. Hope sitting in the crowd's lap as she gets ready to serve her in the left-hand side. Beautiful jump serve. Cannot handle it as it's hit over. A-C-E, ace. The crowd yelling, ace, ace. Hope with a smile on her face. 14-9. Hope again. 9 handles it. Maya dives and saves it. Hope sets it over to Carly. Carly from her flat foot gets another kill. 9-15. Hope smiling from ear to ear. And that is a timeout, Adidas. I have not seen Prolink this happy all day today. Absolutely phenomenal job coming back right there. Hope's back has got to be breaking under the weight as she's carrying the team. But that energy is infectious. Carly with 2 kills. Absolutely growing. Quick reactions by Piper and Maya consistently on the court. The whole team starting to come together and celebrate that energy. Absolutely wonderful to see. Prolink already back out on the court, ready for this, saying, we're here, we're good, we'll take the ball. Friendly reminder as Adidas comes out. Up front is Reagan, Piper, Carly. In mid-court, Maya and Sai with Hope serving from the left-hand side of your screen. Hope again. Clears it over. They're going to try to hit it from the back. They do, but Maya easily handles it. Hope sets it to Reagan. Reagan with a hard spike. Oof. Unfortunately, the hard spike is right into the net. This is the moment of truth right here. Did Adidas, with their timeout, change the momentum of this game? Or is this all Prolink for the rest of the set? There's the serve. Sai handles it beautifully. Hope runs over and hits it. Reagan with a hard spike. Out to the left-hand side, unfortunately. 15-11. Prolink still ahead. There's the quick serve. And how high is that net, folks? Too high. Carly now serving. 16 points for Prolink. Carly will be on the right-hand side of your screen. She's cleared the serve. Nice hard serve hit. They're going to set it to their outside hitter who basically nicked the ball. The ball caught the top of the net and fell straight down. Nothing you can really do about that. But that was not an earned point. That was a luck point. There's the service, nice and easy to Maya. Maya pops it to Hope. Hope gives it back to Maya with a great spike. Outside hitter. Can't get it over the net because that net is too high. Lexi and Piper substitute as Sai comes in the serve. Or Sai moves to serve. Front row, Lexi, Maya, Reagan. Back row, Hope and Carly. Sai barely even on the court before she serves that. Sets it to the inside hitter. Inside hitter gives it right to Carly. Hope's there to set it for Maya. Maya sends it over. They're going to their center hitter this time who just pushes it over. Sai's there. Hope pops it. Maya flat-footed with a good spike. Back row push from them. Sai dives and saves it. Hope gives it to Maya. Maya, good hit. Back row again. We got a good volley going on. Inside hitter pushes it. Maya saves it. Hope's there. Sets it to Carly from the back. Carly with a good hard hit. They're going to push it right over. Carly's going to pop it up. That gives it to Hope over to Maya. Maya cross court. They're handling it. Inside hitter again. Sends it. Sai's there this time. Hope comes over, sets it for Maya. Hard earned, but earned. Sai again. Great serve. The 30 in the back handles it. Their outside hitter's going to spike it, but Lexi tips it. Sai dives. Lexi's there. Reagan's there. They all tried. Couldn't quite pull it off, but valiant effort by all of Prolink on that one. The whole team was there trying. 18 Prolink. 13 Adidas. Getting the ball back here keeps the momentum on Prolink's side. Carly easily handles that, pops it straight up to Hope. Hope pops straight up to Maya. Maya gets the kill. Uses the top of the net. It falls in, drops in. Doesn't really matter what you call it. Either way, you can call it a Prolink point. All right, we have a double substitution. Alara for Reagan as Alara comes in to serve, and Olivia for Hope. Making your front row, Lexi, Maya, Olivia, Carly, and Sai on the left-hand side. And Alara will be serving from the right-hand side of your screen. 13-19. There's the serve, bounced off her face. They're going to struggle with this one. And they do not. Prolink point. That one bounced right off of her face. That could not have felt good. And we have another timeout for Adidas. Intense game. This timeout, momentum, keep it up. Coach Cajun telling the girls to have some fun, make sure they plant their feet, that they're ready to receive. That's what he's focused on right now in the conversations is ready to receive. Good lift on the ball when you bump it. So he's saying some things in there where they're catching stuff on the side. It's causing it to angle the wrong direction when they hit it. Alara still serving. Meanwhile, Adidas being told to get back on the court. Their timeout is over. All right, Alara from the right-hand side. Good. Ooh. The timeout froze her. I thought she was going to get that to roll over the top of the net. Unfortunately, it rolled back onto our side. All right, Adidas serves. Number 3. Nice long floater. Maya handles it. Alara sets it back to Maya. Maya with a cross-court spike. Hit it hard, but 3 handled it. They're going to return it. It gets tipped. Alara's there. Carly sets it behind her to Olivia. Olivia on her heels. Able to give a good hit and get the kill. Fantastic job. Gets the kill. That's going to give Maya a chance to serve. Maya from the left-hand side rolls it over and gets the ace. A-C-E, ace. Rolling that over the top of the net. Beautiful. 22 Prolink, 14 Adidas. Nice long serve. They're going to go to their outside hitter. Girls going for the block, but Alara is right there as it comes over. Maya sets it to Olivia. Olivia tips it over. Oh, almost found the hole. Their inside hitter pushes it over. One-handed, Olivia sends it over. That was great. Carly gives it to Alara. Alara there. Oh, unfortunately, didn't quite land where it needed. Maya tried the dive and get the save. All right. Oh, Sai tried the dive. That was a perfect hit. Right in front of her, hard to get to. You do not want to give Adidas any momentum. They prove they are good. Carly dives. Sai dives. Neither handles it. 22-17. We do not want to give any momentum here. This is how Adidas looked so good in that first set. Sai handles it perfectly. Alara, I don't know what happened there. She set it kind of behind her and forward. A little bit of trouble. 18-22, 18 serving. Maya, perfect. Alara this time to Lexi. Lexi with a good spike and the kill. Lexi looking really good out there today. Every spike she's gone for has looked good. She's getting great vertical leap today. She'll be on the right side serving, actually, with Piper now in on the front row. Nice serve from her. They're going to hit it from their outside hitter. Both Piper and Carly go up. Maya to Alara. Called out. So I was waiting for the official referee to call there. Lexi substitutes out, Sai subs in. 23-19. Carly handles that perfectly. Alara sets it to Carly. Carly pushes it over and gets the kill as number 10 pushes it straight down. Double substitution. Reagan for Alara and Hope for Olivia. Hope to serve. Set point. This will bring up a third set, a tiebreaker set. Can Hope do it and keep that smile across her face? Here we go. Will hit. Diving to get there. They are able to put it over. Maya. Hope sets it behind her to Reagan. Reagan tips it over and gets the kill and the set win. Coach Cajun jumping a solid 2 feet on that point. And I'll be back in just a few.
Yeah, he knows how to do Android.
What's
I'm
up?
trying to save myself as a contact because it's alerting my message. So when I hit save, once the sign. Okay, so.
All right. After an intense second set, we are back for the tiebreaker and third set. I'm assuming, I've not heard otherwise, that this will be the same tiebreaker rules that apply elsewhere. 15 points, win by 2. On the court right now, up front, Lexi, Maya, Alara. In the back, Olivia, Carly, and Piper. Piper and Sai will substitute in just a moment. All right, this has been a game of momentum, both sets today. When Adidas had the momentum in the first set, they kind of walked away with that one. When Prolink got the momentum here in the second set, Prolink walked away with that one. So it will come down to the third set, right here, right now. Carly talking the Cajun. Piper over there hanging out, chewing her nails, I think. Cajun looking pretty good. Reminding them to block forward with their hands, not behind them. That way, if the ball does go straight down, then it goes straight down onto their side of the court. Piper, double 5 from Carly. Meanwhile, up front, Maya, Alara, Lexi standing there, glittering in the artificial light. Don't know how well you can tell, but all of the girls have a ton of glitter in their hair. They also got a couple of the boys around here. Coach Cajun's face has been painted to add some pink. Lots and lots of pink and glitter and paint. And did I mention pink? Well, if not, pink. All right, substitution allowed as expected. Sai and Piper. Piper mocking Coach Cajun that she can jump higher than him. All right, substitution on the Adidas side. And they must have won the Rochambeau or coin toss, unsure which. They did here, I didn't get to see it. So, paper, rock, scissors. And they're serving first. First serve. Sai handles it perfectly. Alara pops it to Carly. Carly from back gets the kill! That was beautiful. I mean, that is a highlight-worthy back row spike. Outstanding job by Carly, and you can see that smile all over her face. Alara will be serving from the right-hand side. Oh, unfortunately, got mostly under it, and so the backspin worked against us. Adidas' turn. Maya dives. Alara does what the call was. All right, front row, Lexi, Olivia, Carly. Middle court, Sai, Alara. Serving from the right-hand side of your screen is Maya. Maya, nice good serve, clears the net. They're able to handle it. Outside hitter goes up for the hit. Maya's right there to handle it. Sai calls it beautifully. Carly sends it over. Middle hitter's gonna hit it this time. Right at Sai. Sai has to duck to avoid losing her head. Shoeless Dave telling her take a hit to the shoulder to roll down your arm and you can hit it. There's the nice easy serve to Sai. Maya pops it. Carly's gonna have to do over the back and does. Over the back bump. Oh, a little long. It's a good attempt by Carly though. Really hard to be able to do that over the back with success. Apparently our ball is missing as they look for it. Which is interesting because there's a net there. So the fact that they were able to get it under the net, because she didn't hit hard enough to go over the net, I don't think, unless it bounced. All right, 4-2. Adidas ahead. Sai handles it perfectly. Alara pops it to Carly. Carly, another good spike. They're able to get the dig though. Sends it over, finds the hole. Alara was moving for it as quickly as she could, just couldn't quite get there in time. 2-5. There's a nice easy serve for Sai. The whole team just letting that one land. I know Alara is supposed to set it, but she was pretty far away from that one. So I don't know if that was her ball or someone else's. All right, Carly's right there. Pops it to Alara. Alara gives it back to Carly. Carly with a nice hard spike. They handle it. Outside hitter's going to try to hit it cross court and does. Maya gets her arm up, hits it off the court. Timeout, Cajun. This is not how we want this one to start. I talked before this set started about how today has been all about momentum and who has it. With the score being 2 Prolink, 7 Adidas, it is not where we want the energy to be. So, this coaching session on the side, Coach Rachel, Shoeless Dave, and Coach Cajun, is going to be about reminding the girls what they can do, reminding them of some basics and saying, get the energy going. Keep the energy alive. Talk to each other. Because this game has been solely about momentum. Cajun's team told to get back on the field or back on the court with a very hard whistle blow from the ref. All right. Did we get a little bit of icing on the server? Nice floater. Carly down to a knee. Unfortunately, not able to handle it. Whew, we'll take a momentum change right there because that net is too high, folks. 3-8. Lexi gets to serve, Sai out, Piper in. Piper in the front row with Carly and Olivia. Alara and Maya in the back. Lexi's first serve, nice high jump serve. No serve. That serve was not cleared to serve. So Lexi gets to do it again now. All right, good serve by Lexi. They're going to have to float it over as they weren't quite able to handle that. Alara gives it over to Carly. Carly with a good hard spike. Far back. Oh, that's gone. That's our point. Although I got to say, she got so close to getting that over, I don't think Prolink should have given up quite yet. Lexi again. Nice jump serve from Lexi. Hits the line. Prolink point. ACE, ace. She ran that right down the line. That's what we like to see. 8-5, because that's a morale killer if you're on the other side too. Hits the same person again. They're struggling with it. They do float it over right back to Lexi. Lexi to Alara, Alara to Piper. Piper sends it to the back row. Their inside hitter's going to take that and just pop it over. Olivia uses the pole to get it in, which you can't do, unfortunately. Sai and Lexi substitute there. Very animated parents on the Adidas side. Hard serve. Maya handled it perfectly, though. Alara sets it to Piper. Piper spikes it. Center hitter. Oh, they sent it right over. Alara again to Piper. Piper tops it. Back corner. They're going to give it to their inside hitter. But Carly was expecting the floater. She was right there. Olivia sends it over. They're going to their middle hitter. Piper goes up for the block. Alara with a diving save to Carly. Carly to Maya. Maya pops it over. Outside hitter from the back row. Hard hit. Maya digs it out, though. Alara. Now Carly back corner. Hard hit, but handled. Inside hitter sends it right over. Got a good volley. Alara. Maya to Carly. Carly hard spike. They're going to return it from their inside hitter again. Maya's there. Sai and Carly run into each other. Piper reaches up, pushes it over. Oh, two. Gets it over with a great save from Carly there. Carly's standing in the hole. Alara's right there. Olivia sends it over. Incredible volley going on right now. Hard hit spike. Maya pops it up. Alara calls for it, sends it forward. Carly's there, corner spike. They're struggling with this one, but they get there. Oh, Maya with the dive. Oh, that was an intense volley. They worked so hard. You got this, Prolink. Come on. 5-10, but that was the hardest earned point of the day. Maya's diving, dig, and save. They're going to pop that. Maya again with another. Alara this time to Carly. Carly sends it to the back corner. We got a game of clothesline going on. Alara. Maya from the back. All right, Sai sends it over the net. And they push it into the net for a Prolink point. Double substitution time. Hope for Olivia. Reagan for Alara. Your front row, Piper, Olivia, Reagan, Piper, Carly. Carly a little tired up there, you can see it. Maya and Sai on the left-hand side. Hope cleared the serve. Hope, beautiful serve again. Sai calls for it, gets there. Hope sets it up to Piper. Piper spikes it towards the back. Inside hitter takes it, hits it very far, misses two parents, and a Prolink point. Piper being told to make sure she gets on top of it and pushes it down. Hope ready. Hope, another good serve. They struggled, but were able to get it over. Maya. Hope sets it over to Carly. Carly with a good spike and a kill! Carly gets another kill today. Hope and Carly again, loading the team on their back in this critical moment. Hope again. They're going to set it to their outside hitter who pushes it over. But Maya misses it, and it's out. Thankfully, Maya missed it. No touch. No touch. Yeah! No touch. Maya tried to get there. Thankfully, couldn't. The parents on the other side losing their minds. Nine to 10. Hope. Could be the momentum move we need. Sai pops it over to Hope. Hope sends it over. Maya's going to have to go over the back, and does. Maya pops it up to Hope. Hope gives it to Reagan, who sends it over. Hard outside. Oh, hard hit. Sai couldn't quite get there. Sai upset with herself for not getting there. 11 to 9. This game is all about momentum. Prolink needs to lock in. Shut it down right here. Do not let 30 get a single point. Diving save by Carly. Maya pops it. Reagan sends it over. And gets a kill. She gets a bump kill. Second one. That's the momentum. Do you feel that shifting in the room? The momentum is moving. Carly to serve. Carly, nice hard serve. That's an ace. Prolink pulling the momentum further on this side of the court. Carly with a smile on her face. Maya, Piper, Reagan up front. Cleared to serve. Carly again. Nice serve by Carly. They're going to go to the back row. Carly's there. One person show going on. Maya, hard, gets the corner, gets a kill! She goes for the clothesline, can't get it, can't handle it. Prolink point, 12-11. Prolink bouncing for joy on their side of the court. Meanwhile, Adidas trying to steal the momentum back with a timeout. Literal parents on their feet for Prolink. Adidas parents moving to their phones as they get frustrated. Dad squeezing the back of chairs with anger. Coach Cajun talking almost certainly about pulling that momentum, keeping it, getting under the ball, and to not give another point. Carly has loaded the team on her back now, taking some load from Hope from the left-hand side of your screen. Nice jump serve. Anthony! Oh, got it over. Piper. Hope. Maya with a cross court. And another kill! 13 points. 13-11. Oh! Nice hard serve from Carly. Unfortunately, didn't quite clear the net. 13-12. Shut it down here. Keep the momentum. Floater to Maya. Maya sends it over for a kill. She didn't mean to. You can see it on her face, but she gets the kill. Piper and Lexi substitute out as Sai with set point and match point comes up to serve. Trueless Dave saying, just get it over the net. I'm not even going to look at you. Sai, good serve. Pops it, Reagan. Hope back to Carly. Carly, in for the final point. Prolink comes from behind after losing the first set, wins the next two. Incredible game. Oh my goodness, that was amazing, folks. We'll be back at 7 for our third and final match today. Woo! Yeah, go girls! Yeah! Woo! Good job, good job. Woo!